Sexuality, sex is here. Sexuality is here. You know, what you believe you are, that is here. You know?
Right.
But your sex is actually here that determines your sex when you're born.
Right.
You see what I mean? But the sexuality of a person is in their mind and their heart. And when you don't know and you can't love the way you choose to love, I think that's why a lot of people are uncomfortable
Right.
with expressing. Sexuality and sex has so many stigmas on it in a world that has over-sexualized it, demonized it.
Right.
You see? And when you've been demonized and you've been taught to believe, hey, you're this way or you're that way, so a man thinketh, so is he. You know? It takes real inward knowing yourself in order to portray who
Right.
you truly are. But when you don't know, you easily fall. Everybody's looking for heaven. Everybody's looking for a peace.
Right.
Everybody's trying to find who they are. When the truth of who you are is in your feelings. It's the way you feel. And we're all just mirrors, objecting, you know, some of us projecting from one another.
Right.
And when people only know that in a place of hate, you know, it can cause you to feel stigmatized. I never felt like I was separate from the world because of my sexuality per se. I was always confident in who
Right.
I was, you know. Growing up, yeah, I was always taught that's something bad, it's something that you should be ashamed of. And for many years, I didn't love myself. I even tried the suicide. I did so much to get away. Then I prayed to God, who was supposed to be listening, and I told him, hey, well, you made me, and you know the number of the hairs on my head, per se. And if you, a perfect God, can make an imperfect being, you see what I'm saying? I understood then a God that will let you feel that way about yourself is not a God that I would like to serve.
Right.
And I don't think anybody should, you know, but I leave people free to their choices. This whole world is about beliefs and intentions, because what you believe, you perceive.
Right.
I'm sorry, I'm just rambling.
I know you're good. I love the conversation. It's getting real deep. So, so what are your beliefs? Do you what type of God do you believe in? Do you believe in the God?
I believe in the God of myself.
Right.
I believe in the God of mankind. As he said in his word, the Bible, which we read all the time, know ye not that you are gods. Present your body as a living sacrifice, holy and acceptable unto him, to him.
Right.
And anything that causes you not to love yourself, anything that does not allow you to accept you for who you are, because anybody's change comes first through accepting who you are. But when you're not allowed to accept who you are, because this is a sin, this is wrong, get in line. This place is about rules,
Right.
regulations. This whole world binds you. And when it binds you to certain rules and regulations, you can believe no further. Like I say, the table you eat from determines your growth.
Right. Well, a lot of people like to feel like, you know, this religion thing is pretty much, it was a control tactic, you know, to keep everybody in line and control.
It was. You got to think about it. Religion, what does it really produce? It produces hate. It tells you who you can love. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Oh, come out from amongst them and be ye separated.
True.
Spirituality is about connection. When we believed in a God outside of ourselves, that's when the problem came. That's when the fall came. When mankind started looking for God outside of him. When God was always within.
Right.
Yep.
I can agree with the hate part, because it do build hate in a lot of different ways. Like, you know, they try to take it out of schools where you can't even say your grace, you feel me, or without certain people hating you. You can't even speak on it, you know, freely without some people feeling a certain type of way. They feel like you should feel this type of way, or hey, you should believe in what I believe in. Right. So, you know, I can agree with that. But me personally, I was raised up in church, and I was, you know, steered toward a higher belief, which is, you know, God. And so, but I don't knock nobody for what they believe in. That's just my belief, because that's how I was raised.
Same thing I am. I respect where people are. Everybody is where they need to be at any given point in their lives. Instead of trying to get out of the situation that you find yourself in, that is the very moment I feel that you should dig deep into that situation.
Right.
We're always looking for something to fix it for us. We will travel the whole world to fix ourselves, but we won't sit at home in our living room and truly look within and do the actual work that really needs to be done. We'll search the world over, trip after trip, vacation after vacation. and you still come back with the same mentality.
Right.